Hi guys, I want to replicate one of my old projects from around 2013, a bristle bot, or a vibrating, moving bot. Lots of ways you can make them. A common way is to use the brush off a toothbrush with a small coreless motor on it, with a weight on it that makes it vibrate, and that will vibrate the whole head. And because of the shape of the brushes and the way the vibrations go, it moves it forwards or sideways or backwards depending on which way you look at it. Another way of doing it is use the whole brush and just put legs on it. If you happen to have one of these vibrating brushes, now they used to be £1 in Poundland, and I used to buy them quite often to pinch the motors out of them. But everything's gone up in price. This was £1 something or other, nearly £2, and that was the cheapest one I could find. If you can get it open, what I'm going to use paper clips for the legs. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Right, so here we have a genuine Firefly Marvel, so registered trademark or registered image, Spider-Man. That's just a bit of plastic that's heat shrunk over the top of the ordinary. Oh, it does work. Over the top of the ordinary toothbrush, so you can pay more for it. Okay, so switch it on, and it works anyway. It vibrates around. Depending on where the weight is, you might even get it to go forwards. Let's try that. That isn't what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, I'll show you what I'm going to do generally. Straighten up some paper clips. If you had longer paper clips, you could do this in one go. You could actually wrap it all the way round, but these are a bit short, so I think what I'm going to have to do is join two together so we can have our legs, and give it 6 legs and see how it goes like that. But I'm just going to put a bit of weight on the front of there and see if it will move along with no further modification. Just depends on friction and where the, well, yeah, stop waffling, press the button. Okay, that's not really doing what I was hoping. Move the weight back a bit. Now it's unbalanced. Put the weight underneath, make sure it doesn't actually touch the floor. Try on a shiny surface. So you actually don't need to do anything to it at all. Looks like the weight helped, doesn't it? Let's just try a little bit of weight. A bit more. more. Okay. So we have got movement. Oh, didn't try that, did we? Just enough to make it turn round slowly. Okay, we're going to put some legs on it. Take that stuff back off again. So, yeah, they're not, I don't think they're long enough to go all the way around. Well, they might. If I just do that and put tape on there to hold them in place. Bend up little feet. That might work. What I used to use was plastic cable ties and hot glue them in place. And that worked quite well. I think you might want little feet on the end. So something like that. Over there like that. A bit of tape on there to hold it all in place. And we'll see what that does. Right, like I say, originally I'd have used hot glue because I used hot glue on nearly every one of my old videos. I'm going to see if I can get away with tape. I'll just use a single piece first of all just to get it in position, and then we may add some more. Once we've got it aligned. Right. Ideally they all touch the floor together, so we can bend them around a bit. Okay. So what's going to happen this time when we switch it on? Can we adjust the direction at all? That changed it significantly. We're now going right. Well, that's interesting. Depending on the length of the legs, obviously they're vibrating. And no doubt centre of gravity will have something to do with it. But we're now going the other way. A bit of blue tack stuck to the table there. So right like that. Straight but backwards. Almost forwards. Backwards. Backwards. Well, that's interesting. Just changing the relative position of the legs. In fact, it's down to, now it's just down to that one leg. Yeah. Just altering that one leg position. Alright, well, I'm going to stick a couple of googly eyes on it, and that'll do. I'll put them on this end. Right, a couple of googly eyes with a bit of blue tack to hold them in place. Well, there you go. It makes all the difference depending on how you bend the legs. Obviously, if you made two of them, you could get them to interact. I was going to say fight, but let's just say interact. That'll do, I think. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.